Hey guys, today we're making cream of three crops. It's supposed to be a lighter beer, kind of like a Bud Miller Coors. This batch, 10 gallons, it's for a 4th of July coming up, so I've got 1 month to get this ready, and something kind of light that everyone will like. Never done this one before. It's pretty simple, just 2-row flaked corn and flaked rice with 2 hop additions, both at 60 minutes. They are Crystal and Willamette. Should be fun.
Got a new scale for weighing the base grain. Makes it a little easier to just hang it, dump the grain in the bucket, instead of having to scoop and scoop and scoop on my little scale. So that'll make things a little easier. Also did water different a little bit. As you can see, I filled up these buckets with just tap water from the hose, and then treated it in 2 stages with lime and a couple other chemicals, trying to get the manganese or magnesium?
Magnesium.
Trying to get the magnesium out, as well as some of the bicarbonates and chlorine through evaporation. So hopefully that'll make the ales taste a little better. Yeah, they say you get the medicinal taste if through just the straight up tap water. So, and I kind of noticed that, but maybe that's just since I read it, then I start to believe it. I don't know. But can't hurt, you know. No one likes chlorine. So here's the crush, about to mash in. You can see all the corn in there. Kind of cool. Mashing in. Crazy small grain bill for 10 gallons, but it's a light beer. And 151.152. We're shooting for 152, 152.0.1. Perfect. 90-minute mash. Here we go. Doing a little taste test here while waiting for the mash. Got my favorite porter, which is Founders Porter out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. It is awesome. And I've got my porter. It's about a month and a half old, from keg. Not as much head, but it's still carbonated well. And as far as taste, they're both actually really good. I don't even know if I could say I like one better than the other. They're very similar, but yeah, I don't know. And there's the timer for the mash. Time to do that. Smells pretty good. Nice and light. And with this recipe, we're going for a 90-minute mash. It's supposed to help with the crispness and dry finish of the beer, which is desired. Since it's a light beer, it's supposed to finish crisp. So it's been 90 minutes. We're just draining the last sparge right now. We're trying to get up to our pre-boil volume. Heating what's in there. 7 gallons so far, and we got a lot left in here. So, might be a while. We're about to boil. Hit our pre-boil volume just a bit over 12, which is right where we want to be. And this is a 90-minute boil with the both hop additions, just 2 ounces at 60 minutes. My brew buddy got a new scale, and we're going to get to test it out for the first time. It's actually super sensitive, so we used it for measuring out the chemicals and whatnot. Well, not even chemicals, but whatever we added to the water to get that in condition, because that calls for like 0.1 grams per 5 gallons of water, so that's crazy hard to measure on anything else. So this is pretty cool. Can't even breathe near it. Yeah. And it's time for the hop addition. We've got, well, it calls for 1 ounce of Crystal and 1 ounce of Willamette. We don't have crystal at my homebrew shop, so I got Mount Hood. It's a lot higher, so I had to cut it down to about almost half, and then yeah, so 1 ounce of Willamette, more or less, half an ounce of the Mount Hood, and they're both going in at 60 minutes. And 60 minutes left. And we're sanitizing the counterflow chiller by pumping boiling wort through the chiller for about 5 minutes. Just added the Irish moss, and in 5 minutes we'll cut the flame and I'll whirlpool it using the spoon and let it sit for 20 minutes, and then get my carboys ready. Got 5 gallons in the bucket. Carboy's going right now. Counterflow's working pretty good. Unfortunately, I didn't get my fermenters in the mail in time, so I gotta do it old school way, splitting it up. No hop mound yet, but we only added 2 ounces.
Alright, so we pitched the yeast. We're using Safe Ale US-05 this time. 1 packet per bucket and carboy. And it's off to the basement, 62, 65 degrees to ferment, a couple weeks, and it'll be ready in a month.